TD Jakes. What TD stand for? Theodore? What TD stand for? Theodore? What? Let me see what TDJ stand for. I ain't never even asked. Is it Theodore Tyrone? What is it? Terry? What does TD Jakes stand for? Hold on for a second. Y'all got this man falling out at the end of his service on the pulpit, saying he had a medical emergency. Jasmine, do you have the medical emergency? Thomas Dexter. Yeah. Anybody with a name named Dexter, he like kids. Listen.
My strength.
Like it.
My redeemer. Let him go in peace.
Right there, yeah.
You know what it look like? I'm glad he's okay. I really am glad I didn't think that was wrong with him. It just looked like he was coming. It looked like he had a strong orgasm, and he know he's too old to be coming that hard, and he thought he was gonna have a Kevin Samuels. So it looked like he. I know I'm going to hell. I already know. But listen, you guys know we don't talk about stuff like that. We do wish him the absolute best. They say he, his recent scare, it looked like he just had an orgasm in church that happened towards the end of his sermon, because he was preaching. He was preaching to his wife, telling his wife, I love you. You got to get a woman that stand behind you. He said, you got to get a woman that stand behind you. That in your behind. That don't mind sliding up behind. And the woman said, you go. They were just giving it to each other. And she was like, I got it. They were preaching to each other. I ain't never seen his wife that into it. I was like, boy. They got an ass to say. They got an asshole to say. So, it's been rumors going around about TD Jakes for years. And so the gay pastors have been on his ass, literally. And we're talking about the pink oil, the baby oil, moisturizer, cocoa butter pastors. These guys. Yes, they've been all up on TD Jakes' ass for years, okay? Now, Larry, come in my mouth, read only if you're under the age of 18, personally told me that he knows that TD Jakes like boys and like men, okay? Everybody around Larry Reid like men. They hate women, but they like men. I saw the videos. And y'all just keep, for some reason, they got a big female audience that is okay with this. They're literally paying and giving these men money to their churches to traffic men, in my opinion, allegedly. Okay? Oh, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going around, too. It's a lot going around. Well, there's a lot going around. Hide your kids, hide your little boys, hide your assholes, okay? And hide your wallets, women. Please. Please. Yes, Larry said that. Absolutely. What? First of all, Jasmine, remind them, do you have that video of how Larry likes it? Let his personal assistant of 15 years, Vincent, tell you of how Larry likes it. He got two daughters and a wife.
We was having full blown out.
Oh, Lord.
For those of you guys that understand, let me tell you the kind of it was. It was, the lube was pink oil moisturizer.
Oh, Lord.
Something by ourselves. So you want look. Have I had my sucked by nigga? I have. Have I sucked the nigga? I have.
No. Abort. Johnson, you're going to get us demonetized. Johnson! Oh, Jesus, help me. I can't have my first line coming back and I ain't got no money on it. What? So So the pink oil moisturizer pastors, okay, taking their daughter's hair products, because look at them, they bald heads. So why would they have pink oil moisturizer? Okay? Why? Okay? So he had 2 daughters and a wife, and you know them little girls, they would part their hair down the middle and do the twist, and you put the pink oil moisturizer on through the ponytails and let it seep in with the water. Yeah. Okay? We can't show that video over here. We cannot show that video over here. Oh my God, I hope I don't get demonetized for this. Lord, forgive me. Forgive me. Please. I am saved, sanctified, okay? I'm going to Mecca next year, okay? So, here's the thing. So, TD Jakes has filed a lawsuit against Dwayne Youngblood. Okay, he is, I don't know how he's a pastor, but apparently he's a pastor and he's a registered offender. Okay, he's been documented and served time for messing with a few boys that are under the age. The only person that hasn't been charged for messing with boys underage is Larry Reed. And Larry Reed loves them young and underage. We got text messages of him apologizing for messing with these little boys underage. He calls them gay tests. He wants to give you a test to test if you're gay before you turn 18. So he's been doing a series of videos trying to air out TD Jakes because he's the pink oil, baby oil moisturizer pastor, okay? And thinks that every pastor is gay, right? Just like y'all said, I was wrong for thinking every prisoner was gay. Why don't y'all come up to bat for these pastors? Because Larry seems to think him and his boys, his pink oil moisturizer crew. Okay. So much so, they say, have you ever been deep? So deep in an anus, that you pull it out, you got a little doodle on the tip, you flick it off, and you go back in deep. Those are words of your pastor, Larry Reed. Okay, but he's trying to expose TD Jakes. Now, this man here, talked to him last night. I talked to him a few times, okay? Because y'all asked me to interview him. Now, I'm glad that I did not interview him because the interview wouldn't have gone the way that it went with Larry, okay? Listen, the man would have been torn a third asshole. Because had I would have known that he was messing with children and little boys and out here trying to use TD Jakes as a scapegoat to say that the reason he is a registered offender is because he was abused by people like TD Jakes and now he's the one doing the abuse. I said no. First of all, and here's how I know it's BS. I was abused. I ain't never abused no kids. Not once. Not ever. So the mere fact that they would try to use that as an excuse in an interview and Larry got a video titled When the Abused Becomes the Abuser, no. Just like they was in this same interview with Larry, and I'm gonna promote it. You better cleanse yourself when you watch this interview, because I'm telling you, you're gonna get that energy. Oh, it's gonna penetrate your butthole. It is. You know how many men hate women because of the way they mamas and their grandmamas did them? So they lay with women and they beat them and they sleep with them. Like, dude, not every man is like that. Not every man is like y'all. Not every man has experienced what y'all experienced to the point where you hate women so much, but you wear eyeliner. You're feminine. You're taking it like a woman. Don't get me started. Like I said, my voice ain't deep now because I done had thyroid surgery and stuff, and I can't be hit hard like I want to hit hard. But I'm going to say it for what it is. Y'all sitting up there talking about how much you hate women, but you lay up with women and you cheat on women with men. And the only reason you sleep with men is because you're trying to emulate a man and trying to be a man because a woman beat you down. But yet you go and you put on makeup like a woman and then you take it like a woman. Stop. Yes, and get lipo and BBLs and everything too. Absolutely. So now they don't roll TD Jakes up in this. And TD Jakes apparently got a document from Dwayne, which I personally think it didn't come from Dwayne. I think it came from Larry because Larry has done this before. Okay? This ain't the first time Larry has called himself trying to expose TD Jakes' booty hole. This ain't the first time. Okay? So apparently TD Jakes got a $6 million demand letter from Dwayne saying that he was going to sue TD Jakes in the Potter's house for alleged actual assault. Assault. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm not trying to. And so, if he didn't, pay him $6 million, he was going to go forward with the interview. Which in the interview, he only talked about TD Jakes for all of 30 minutes. And so TD Jakes and then was like, oh, okay, yeah, bet, I'm going to sue you. Not only am I going to sue you, I'm going to put out exactly who you are. Now, the good thing about this lawsuit with TD Jakes is he's going to win. He's going to win. Homeboy is a registered ex-offender. So is the person that published it. He's not an ex-offender, but he has been accused by kids, okay, of taking they stuff, they butts, okay, without their parents' permission. And we're talking about Larry coming my mouth. Read if you under the age of 18 only, 17, okay? And he's been going after TD for a long time. And so now TD has hit back, and he's suing Dwayne for harassment and, amongst other things, defamation. Now, he hasn't roped Larry into it yet, but he will. But here's the thing. And I think he's trying to gauge it with Larry because Larry, let me tell you something. Although I do believe what Dwayne has said, go ahead, play a clip of what Dwayne has said about TD Jakes. Here's a clip from the interview.
Befriended, kind of close with Bishop Jakes. And we decided in one of the times he was there, it was going to be his birthday. And it was decided after we were done taking him out to eat that I would be the person to take him back to his sleeping place. After taking him back to her home, he says, come on in, let's talk. After sitting there and having this long discourse with him, I finally look at my watch and I'm like, oh my goodness, I got to go. I got up from the table. He got up from the table. He walked around the way I had to exit quicker than I got over there. And when I started to walk past him, he pulled me to himself, wrapped his arms around me and tried to kiss me. And in that moment, I literally died. And in the morning, I step into our bathroom and my home phone rings. My mother answers the phone and she says to me, Wayne, it's Elder Jakes. And when I get on that telephone, I can hear water. He is in a bathtub. And in that thing, he says to me, without any hesitation, there's 3 things I need you to do. The first one is, when I come to Pittsburgh, you're going to be the only person I sleep with. The second one is, you can't sleep with anybody else because I don't want to give my wife anything. And thirdly, I will take care of you the rest of your life.
And so, number 3 would have had me the rest of my life. Because my thing is, Dwayne is now coming back asking for $6 million. Allegedly, okay? He has threatened TD Jakes saying that he was going to file a lawsuit if he didn't get $6 million. But had he would have just rendered services and left them children alone, I think his life would have gone better had he would have decided to be TD Jakes' side piece, as opposed to taking children and having to be a registered offender. And now you out here doing interviews with another man who has been accused of taking children too. So y'all share a bond in common because you're trying to say that it's women that abused you to the point where you felt like you needed to abuse kids. And so here's the thing. So now TD Jakes said, okay, I'm suing. I'm suing. In the words of Jada Pinkett, we're suing. Jada Pinkett says about my interview with Bilal. We're suing. Okay? We're still waiting. Maybe I don't want no lawsuit from Jada, but I'm just saying we haven't received. Okay. So here's the thing. I talked to Dwayne last night, and I was like, did you know? Because now you got a lawsuit against you from Potter's House and TD Jakes. And he's gonna win because the way he painted you, it's all facts. But what you're saying is your word against his word. But do you think a jury is gonna believe you or him? And he doesn't have any documented instances. So you're literally about to get swept under the rug and lose millions of dollars, okay? Because of Larry's vendetta against TD Jakes. And here's how I know he has an vendetta. And here's why I think TD Jakes is guilty of what Dwayne is saying. It's because Larry did an interview or told a story. I don't know if he did an interview with Bishop A.R. Jordan's son. Now, if you know Bishop A.R. Jordan, he is a pastor. To me, he's gay. Him and Larry are best friends, okay? I see him all the time. He's, he's one of the boys. He lets Larry come in and kiss him on his head with them same lips he uses to suck peen with, children and all. Larry, okay, this particular pastor, okay? And this pastor has a son who's also gay. Now, this pastor also was a pastor to like Angela Simmons' dad. There's a lot of people that he was close to in the celebrity community. He was so close, he was close to Storm Monroe. So Storm was caught going through the back door of his building with this particular pastor on camera and photos, okay? And so this is when Storm was doing his OnlyFans for men, and he was charging $5. Now, Storm was making a lot of money with me under my wing, okay? Storm was making about 20 grand a month with that YouTube channel. He always wanted to some reason sell sex, right? And I was just like, I was trying to let him down nice by saying like, Storm, like, I don't think you should sell yourself on OnlyFans because 1, you're short, 2, you're fat, 3, you're not desirable, but men will probably like you. And so he decided to start an OnlyFans after I dropped him and his money went down on YouTube. And he was selling his parts and jacking his parts with plastic bottles and toys and stuff for like $5. And I was like, how could you go from making 20 grand a month with me to barely having like 300 followers, and they're all men, but you claim you're not gay, right? You're claiming you're not gay, and here I am out here advocating for Storm, saying that he's not gay because the man said he wasn't gay. You know what I'm saying? And then here you are performing for men online, and then they got photos of you. Shout out to Sean Davy Way and the Lituation Network, the official King Payne, because they got photos of him from one of his own viewers that lived in the same building as him, the building he can no longer afford because his YouTube money has gone down when he left me and tried to drag me after I built him up, okay? And they got him with Larry Reid's best friend, who's a pastor who's married, going through the back door. And he tries to say, oh, it's concierge. Why would concierge be meeting you in a black Mercedes, black on black, with this pastor going into the back door? That's not concierge, okay? And this pastor was subscribed to his OnlyFans, and so was Larry, and it was under his OnlyFans commenting. This is how deep the gay world goes on YouTube and in the pastoral community. Listen to me. I didn't even know people that I was mentoring was affiliated with this. Okay? Oh yeah, we're spilling wine today. We're spilling wine today. Yeah. Oh yes. Now that's why y'all got to be on TashaKLive.com, because we have all the wine over there. This wine was spilled 2 years ago. 2 years ago, photos and all. So Storm had an OnlyFans and was charging $5 a month because YouTube went down. Tasha K was no longer pumping that channel, okay? And so he had to do what he had to do. And Larry was sending his pastoral buddies over there to watch Storm for extracurricular services. Now, he's the only OnlyFans guy, because I tried to tell him, you're not attractive, you're not desirable, women don't want you, you're not like, ooh, oh my God, like Storm is this, Storm is that. No, you're corny funny. You're corny funny. You're not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, here's the thing. Yes, facts. Yes, okay, facts. So here's the thing. So I'm trying to tell him, like, listen, you're not like a what do you call it? Like an eye candy. You're not that guy. But for some reason, he thought he was that guy, and he had to find out the hard way when he ended up with nothing but gay men and gay pastors on his OnlyFans, and then had to service them after hours and being caught on video, and is claiming that I and official King Payne and Sean Davy Way hired private detectives when it was one of his own viewers that lived in the building and saw and took pictures of Storm escorting this pastor from the back door of the garage, saying that concierge was coming to let him in his apartment. No, that was a pastor you were letting in to let him in you. So here's the thing. Oh yes. And now that OnlyFans is out of business. Who goes out of business? If you're attractive, if you're sexually desirable, why are you out of business on OnlyFans? Why? Okay? Why? Yes. So here's the thing. So, what was my thought? I know Jasmine was like, oh my God, Tasha. Oh my God. That's why y'all have to be on TashaKLive.com. Y'all would have got this 2 years ago. The TashaKLive.comers, they already know this one. The receipts and everything are up on TashaKLive.com. Okay? So that's why when you see him over there really throwing shots at me, it's because of what I know. And this is the reason why TD Jakes is suing, is because of what they know. And Larry Reid has been on TD Jakes' ass for a long time. And here's the reason why. Because, like I said, back to this same pastor that Storm was servicing through the back door. Okay? His son is claiming on Larry Reid's show that TD Jakes was grooming him as well. But TD Jakes never sued A.R. Bishop Jordan's son. He didn't even come after Larry, but he comes after Dwayne. Because Dwayne's story was so clear. But Mansa, go ahead and roll this little clip. Of Larry either talking about Mansa, A.R. Bishop Jordan, Storm's ex-trick. Yes. Go ahead, roll it.
Everything else he discussed in this video, he experienced it at the hands of Bishop T.D. Jakes, and he told me it was Bishop T.D. Jakes. This is not the only situation or the only person that has a testimony or story like this. For Manasseh, it was grooming, and the grooming was excessive, manipulative, and he did confront Bishop Jakes about it and how he was handled. I was instrumental in getting Prophet Manasseh and his father, Bishop E. Bernard Jordan, back talking. They were estranged at the time. He then began to get mentored by Prophet Hargrove. That mentorship started before him and his father was estranged. Then Hargrove died. Then Benny Hinn began to mentor Prophet Manasseh Jordan. For those of you that ask, he is not talking about Benny Hinn. He is talking about Bishop Jakes, who he went to afterwards. Because then Manasseh started having to fight a whole lot of things in the media, which you Google, you can find. And he sort of fell in the proverbial arms of Bishop T.D. Jakes. And when he did, instantly the grooming began. He wanted him to call him daddy. Now, mind you, Bishop Jakes can pick up the phone and call Bishop Jordan. But he wanted Manasseh to call him daddy. He began to question Manasseh about what was his struggles, what did he like, what was he into? Was he into men or was he into women? If he's into men, then what you like about this? If he into women, he began to get into, he was attracted to Manasseh. Plain and simple. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But it was the way he went about it.
Pause. Official King Payne, Jasmine, drop the link for the official King Payne. He was the one that exclusively came out with the pictures with Storm and Manasseh's daddy, the one that Larry is talking about, that was groomed allegedly by TD Jakes. But TD Jakes didn't sue about this, but he sued about Dwayne. There's plenty of men that TD Jakes could have sued on Larry Reid's platform, but he's going after Dwayne. This narrative has been out. So that's why I believe what Dwayne is saying and everything that they're saying about TD Jakes, but it's just how he's going about it. But let me tell you something. It's like you got the pot calling the kettle. But about this Storm servicing these pastors, give official King Payne. Give official King Payne the link real quick. Come on real quick so we can head over to TashaKLive.com, because we got a whole second show. We got a whole federal case we got to unwind against Jock's wife, because she's been investigated. My brother-in-law's wife, Because remember, he got a baby with my stepsister. Hurry up. Let's get official Kingpin up backstage real quick. Because I dare somebody to try to come out here and say I'm a lie. Because y'all like that little boy because I introduced y'all to that little boy. I introduced y'all to that virgin, okay? I introduced y'all to him. He had only been with one woman when I brought him on this channel, okay? And it was a white girl, and she was 300 pounds because nobody wanted him because he was short and he was fat, he was thick, and his booty was big, and he had big titties from eating Popeyes. Don't even get me started, okay? And so, yeah, he over there making videos, my Tasha K this, Tasha K that. Oh, but baby, nobody would know about you if it wasn't for Tasha K. But now everybody knows about you, not because of Tasha K. And Tasha K is putting out exactly who you are, and that's why you was using that little black girl with that big nappy, funky wig over here to be your beard and put out on YouTube that you like women and you don't. You don't. The only woman you liked was Tasha K because you used me, just like you using her with that little nappy wig. I said, how do you have a wig and it's nappy? How do you have a wig and it's nappy? Please, okay? Please. I'm telling you, I've been letting these people play with me too long, and now I'm putting you out with these little plastic cup pink oil moisturizer boys. Storm is a part of this crew. Facts. Let's go ahead and get the receipts up here. Come on, official Kingpin. Shout out to Sean Davy Way. If you want the receipts, you go to Sean Davy Way's channel. You go to the official Kingpin's channel. And if Wiley was still going live too, the Wiley show would put out the receipts too. This is why he over there calling me all types of N's, all types of black B's, all types of this. Is why his channel demonetized all of this, because he was so mad at me because I dropped him. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Come on. Hold on for a second. Hold on. We waiting on the official Kingpin. Matter of fact, let me call him and then we're going to go on over to TashaKLive.com. Y'all make sure y'all have them subscriptions. Put your ticket emoji in the chat too if you're chilling with us New Year's Eve in Houston, okay? Don't forget, we got Wine, Gossip, and Comedy. It's our end of the year New Year's Eve show, okay? And then we got some card games. We got some spade games. We got some dominoes. You know, we got some dancing. You know what I'm saying? All of that. All of that. No, because I'm telling you, these little boys been playing with me. They've been playing with me. They've been playing with me. Like, y'all got that man in a wig over there talking about I'm transphobic. I said, how can I be transphobic? And I saved your channel. I was the first person to come on your channel when Kaya dumped you. There's a lot of people out here like to put narratives, but forget that Tasha K helped put money in their pocket. Yeah. Yeah. And Tasha K ain't never asked nobody to put money in her pocket. I work for everything I got. I ain't need nobody like that. But they love to use the black woman. It ends today. Happy Thanksgiving. That's right. Happy Thanksgiving. Right. Come on, let's get official Kingpin backstage. Where's he at? Come on, y'all. Come on. Oh, no, we don't do TTT. We do wine. Go ahead and finish up that video, Jasmine, with pink oil moisturizer. Doodoo on the tip, Larry Reed. Exposing another
grooming.
Go ahead.
Began. He wanted him to call him daddy. Now, mind you, Bishop Jakes can pick up the phone and call Bishop Jordan. But he wanted Manasseh to call him daddy. He began to question Manasseh about what was his struggles, what did he like, what was he into? Was he into men or was he into women? If he's into men, then what you like about this? If he into women, he began to get into, he was attracted to Manasseh. Plain and simple. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But it was the way he went about it. Your sexual character is more important than your sexual preference. Bishop Jordan, right now, and his family is traumatized because for some of them, this is the first time they heard it. The whole family is traumatized, but the whole family going to be there for Manasseh because he's not standing on his own.
Turn it off. So like I said, there's plenty of opportunities for TD Jakes to sue, but for some reason he comes after this because I think it is true. And a lot of this stuff, in my opinion, is true. Like I said, I'm exposing everybody, the whole circle that y'all sit up here and praise, and they don't even like y'all women. It'd be women that be paying for their designer to go and trick on young boys. It's all of that. But every last one of them use me, Larry Reed, Storm, T.S. Mand. Yeah, T.S. Mand. All of them. The black woman is good for giving birth and birthing them, putting money in their pocket. But as soon as the black women peep game and leave you alone. All of a sudden, I'm all types of ends. I'm all types of this. I'm all types of that. I don't need none of y'all. I ain't have to go to none of them to get what I got. None of them. None. Okay? Hold on for a second. Hold on. Trying to get official King Pang up here so we can put these receipts out just in case old fat boy with the titties go and try to lie. You're on a whole soy diet. Come on. Jasmine, where the link at? Hold on. Where's your link? You supposed to be on this line. Huh? Okay. All right. Here he go. Here he go. Okay. Okay. Shout out to the official King Pang. How you doing, boo? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Official King Pang, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you for joining us on such short notice, okay? I know you're a busy man. You got the Lituation Network. You got your reality shows going on, your own products. You are doing the thing.
Yes, indeed.
So, please, because I don't want people up here trying to, because I've never exposed Storm with the pink oil moisturizer boys. Right, I did that on TashaKLive.com, but today it is today, all of them. So I wanted them to know where the receipts came from.
Absolutely.
Real quick, just 10 minutes, and we're gonna head over to TashaKLive.com. How did you find out that Storm was servicing and doing all that there with Larry Reid and them? Go ahead.
Oh, you mean the garage back alley meetup?
Yeah, with the
Pastor and
OnlyFans. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Somebody sent it in. There was an audience. Someone from the audience sent over the receipts and the videos. Yes, it did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what did the videos comprise of? Go ahead.
The videos consisted of Stormy Shimokashay Alizé Jenkins physique, meeting up with a pastor, Larry Reid's pastor,
Bishop A.R. Jordan.
Bishop Bernard Jordan. Yes, it did. The pictures are available right now. Okay, via the receipt book. Okay. Yes, it did. Okay. I got the videos, I got the pictures, I got everything.
But he say he like women though.
Don't he got a family? A lot of these.
No, not Bishop A.R. Jordan. I'm talking about Stormy Mokashay Alizé Jenkins. What you call him?
Oh, we all know that's for pretend. That's a beard that he got over there. That's a whole beard. Okay, on period. I heard that he got men's too. I heard he talked to trans at the bathhouse and all kind of things. Yeah. Stormy Mokashay is into a lot of things. Cuckolds. You guys know the same thing that Diddy is in prison for, incarcerated for right now. Stormy Mokashay is into that too. Yes, she's a little cuckold herself. Lock her ass up too. Yeah.
And like I said, let me tell you something. And everything that King Pan is saying is facts. All of it's on his receipt book on the Lituation Network, okay? And then he shared those receipts with me, and we shared them on TashaKLive.com, okay? And so we have no reason to lie. And so while he's over there trying to expose Diddy and everybody else, he should throw himself in there too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Mm-hmm.
Because he had Larry Reid up over at the house too in his comments, throwing him money for jacking his peen with plastic
remember that
stuff.
threesome that he got into? It was him, Armanisha, and Larry. What was it? They said they called it a conversation, but we all know it was something else. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
So listen. I just wanted you to come up here to basically say the photos are real. There's no reason to lie. He tried to say it was concierge letting him into his apartment because he was locked out. He thought that we had hired private investigators on him, but we did not. It was actually one of his own viewers that caught him behind the dumpster meeting Larry Reid's pastor friend to take him up through the back door when he had the OnlyFans. And then he popped out with that black girl with that nappy funky wig on live.
Yeah, we got pictures of Stormy Mokashay and her booty hole, everything. She's jacking herself, all the stuff. It was a lot.
Everything.
Okay.